Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and from what I've been able to find, Las Vegas has at least 10 car museums. I've been here many times and I really never noticed the car museums. I haven't been to any of them, so I thought I better start. In fact, every time I come through Vegas, I'm going to go to a different car museum in the future. So out of the 10 or so, the one I decided to go to is the Hollywood Car Museum, because in addition to having some classic cars, it has a lot of cars that were used in Hollywood movies or television shows, series. And also included in one room is the Liberace Car Museum. So it's like two museums in one. So let's go through it, and I'll show you what they have here in the Hollywood Car Museum in Las Vegas. This is right at the entrance. They have several classic cars here. And then they have this. A little green two-seater. This is hard to read, but it says Go-Go Mobile. Here's a brand scooter I've never heard of. Bitry. And here we have a van type with just one wheel in front. Here's another Go-Go Mobile. That looks like the original owner. This odd looking thing is a 53 Triumph Mayflower. Here's some nice furniture you guys might want for your man cave. And they have a collection of mopeds here. And mopeds have a gas engine and pedals, and you use those pedals to get the engine started if you don't want to just pedal it like a bicycle. I bet you never heard of this BMW with the front entry. Just a little bug type car. And this one, it says Bambi P50. They have some cars from the Fast and Furious movie. And this is a Starsky and Hutch stunt car. Here's another stunt car. And this one looks like it's wearing glasses. The brand is the Lomax, which I've never heard of. And look what we have here. A replica of the Beverly Hills Jalopy. There's Granny's seat. The owner of this car must have liked roller skating. The sign says it was used in parades. And here we have a replica creation of the famous Bonnie and Clyde death car. The actual original death car I'm going to show you in a few days, which is here in Nevada at the Whiskey Pete Casino, which is not in Las Vegas but further south. This is one of the cars that was used. You remember Kit in the Knight Rider movie TV series? And this three-wheeler has a single wheel in the back. This is, it says Schmitt. It actually is a reproduction of a Messerschmitt, which they really sold back in the day. And you probably recognize the General Lee. It's not the original though, as it says here. And if you want to go somewhere without getting out of bed, then this is the car from you, which looks like you can drive right in bed and at least steer it from the top twin. It's called the Bunk Bed Hot Rod. And here's a police car that was used in this TV program, which I'm not familiar with. And here's a yellow cab from the Benjamin Button movie. And they got some motor scooters here. and whatever that little thing is. It is a little motor scooter. Some more scooters. That was made for the RoboCop movie. Here's the Back to the Future DeLorean with some customized parts there. And in back. And believe it or not, this is from 2011. It's a Messerschmitt. And Messerschmitt made some of the most unusual cars you'll see anywhere. Well, let's go into this back room. Here's one of the Batmobiles they used for the TV show. And this pink Hudson Hornet used in Porky's 2. And look at this. Wow. This thing must be about as long as my motorhome. 38 feet. Except I don't have a heart-shaped hot tub. From the Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous TV show. Here's the Bat Cycle they used in the TV series. And this is the Batmobile from the movie Batman Returns. A lot different. I saw this movie again just a few months ago, and I had forgotten from way back when that they had this plane car, which was pretty amazing. It would drive down a highway or some kind of strip and then just take off. And here's the motorcycle that was used in Thunderball. I didn't see this movie, but you might remember this vehicle from it. And this is the Mr. T van from the A-Team. And look what they have here. Captain Phillips. The actual lifeboat they used in the movie. They got one of Elton John's odd-looking vehicles. Let's see what else we got here. Liberace's piano car. And oh, I like this paint job. That's what that is. And how about this silver one? You like that paint job? Called the Rhinestone Roadster. Oh, and look at this. 3 more Liberace cars. This one and this old one. VW Bug Volks Rolls. Never heard of that. And this old buggy is a 1901 old Surrey. I think Liberace had a thing for Rolls Royces. And this is a Model A that Liberace actually used to arrive on stage at his concerts here in Vegas. Another Rolls that Liberace used, red, white, and blue. Here's an Osprey Hovercraft that James Bond used in one of his movies. And talk about a transition. How you like this equipment? Got a customized license plate for this one. Oh, here's a strange looking thing. It's a snowmobile from the G.I. Joe movie. You remember the James Bond submarine car? That's it. Didn't know Kermit had his own car. I don't think these clowns know if they're coming or going. Here's the car from the Hangover movie. Do you remember Grandpa Munster's Dragula? There it is. They got it. And Well, that doesn't look like him, but anyway. Here's another car from the Knight Rider. Here's a really unusual car that was used in one of the Harry Potter movies. And last and maybe least is a Flintstone car. What always amazed me about Fred Flintstone and his car is how he was able to push two huge chunks of stone with his feet. He was an amazing man. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this museum. Good day, folks.